We're just moments away from kickoff as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Melbourne. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. Steering the ship, approaching a decade now in the NFL, the former #1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Baker now. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Mayfield will look to throw. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on second. He's brought down here, but they will take it 18 yards and a first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards, keep your opponent off guard.
They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. Delivers another move. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing him out, just picked up a couple of nicknames in his 7 years in the league now. Out of Duke University, it is Daniel Jones.
In well under a decade in the NFL, Kate, it kind of feels like Daniel's lived a full quarterback's life. With all the highs and the lows and the roller coaster rides and the big markets and small markets, that ride's not over yet.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Jones now to throw. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Pierce coming in motion left here. Working on second down. Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We've set it downs from 37. Now Jones. Throw complete to Warren. And he turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down.
It's a gain of 7.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Zone read handoff to Taylor. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
They go to him again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So as the Buccaneer offense heads back out, let's take a look at their coordinator, Zach Robinson. It's first year running the Bucs offense for the former NFL QB. He was with the rival Falcons the last 2 years, and before that, he was a trusted assistant of Sean McVay with the Rams. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
4 yards.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Here's the give to Irving. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Here's Baker to throw. That is complete to Hurst outright. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's a pickup of
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Irving here from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Akeem Davis-Gaither making that play.
At the 47-yard line. It's a
All
gain of
plays
4.
on the table here for
Brings up
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down to 3rd and 3. Baker now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it off. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Schrader with a point after. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Buccaneers 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on 2nd, Mayfield. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Javarius Ward brings him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, Baker. Ibuka there with the grab. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing, Baker. It's complete. This is Ibuka. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka from 31 out.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he stopped on the run back to the 27. Colts sending their offense back out. There's the one ushering them to the field's coordinator, Jim Bob Cooter. This marks his 4th year as OC with the Colts, and it was actually Indy Brock who gave him his first NFL job as an offensive assistant back in 2009. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And he got there quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. Look at this effort, just enough. Driving forward gets them the first.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Tight end in motion left. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action now with Jones. That one finds Josh Downs. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Indianapolis.
Half 18, half 18.
From the gun, Taylor. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Half 18, half 18. New York double X.
Quick pass to the outside to Warren. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so I'll give him 1 on that short completion. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Third down.
Throwing here, Jones. Taken in by Downs, left side. And a good tackle there. They gave up the catch, didn't let him challenge for the first after it, so it is 4th down.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 51-yard.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Buccaneers.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Baker now. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd. Coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for...
Irvin is hit, and he fumbles that football. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. To throw is Mayfield. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Melbourne coming up. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Completed over the middle. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
A gain of 14. First down, Colts.
Here's Jones. Now here he goes. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Here's Jones to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Receiver in motion, going left. Third down, Jones to throw. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, capping a 7-play scoring drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming up. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Colts 24, Buccaneers 14.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Here's Baker. And it's complete to Tez Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Brings up second.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Mayfield set to pass. To the outside. Catch is made by McMillan. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that will set up a Bucs first down.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away.
Chase McLaughlin.
Well, so far, Brock, this crowd down under has been fantastic. Expected to get even louder now as we kick off our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Starting the third with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Yaya Diaby. And that's going to bring up a fourth and long. 13 to go. The Colts ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The give to Irving to start this drive. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Running with Irving again on second. We'll cobble together a yard there. Arden Key there for the stop.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Mayfield will look to throw. That's caught for the first. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otton, a 4-yard score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they trail by 3.
24. Buccaneers 21. Chase McLaughlin.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first
Here
and
comes
10
the Colts offense now
at
for
their
another
own
possession.
26-yard
They've
line.
certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
34-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Tackled back at the
Kate, it's
40-yard
amazing how
line.
fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
New York, jump away.
Jones looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that is a Colts 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, Gold Trooper! Gold Trooper! Go!
Jones now to throw. And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd down, Jones. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
That's the line. He's going to run for it.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
We got a close game here, Layden. Both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
The Colts offense set to head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Pierce coming in motion left. Jones. Into traffic, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers 20-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Taylor, the Colts ball carrier, brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. New York, jump the left. New York, jump the left.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
On the return, here's Gainwell. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the... He's got it down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Now here's Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over what looks to be the 43-yard line. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
3rd and just 2 to go. Now Jones. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Well, we all know at this point, turnover's the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of. Right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Baker out of the pistol. That's McMillan with the catch out left. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 20.
It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And it looks great flying through the air, bro, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Over the middle, taken in by Downs. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And it's going to be first down to Indianapolis.
13 yards. First down, Colts.
Taylor now, up the middle. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Taylor again. Across midfield to the 45. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down.
And a Colts first down.
Pierce motioning right. To throw, here's Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone now. Gets him on the in route. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They send a receiver in motion right. They'll send him over right. Throwing here, Jones. From the pocket, looking for a target. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
38. Buccaneers, 24.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tucker now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Baker to throw. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mayfield urging his guys to the line.
It's a gain of 64 yards. Complete to Jalen McMillan.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Throwing on second. Baker escapes the pocket. And he's in for the touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That's up and through for the point after. And that cuts the lead to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Doolin. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. They haven't caught him yet. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
As quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers, but a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A run here with Taylor. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. No throw, 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. It's an Indianapolis touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they bump their lead up to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. To the outside. Catch is made by McMillan. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock. But still a gain of 9. Nicely done on 1st down. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Mayfield set to pass. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. Out of bounds he goes after about a 5-yard pickup. And that was good for a Tampa Bay 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Right side, this is Ibuka. And it looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Melbourne. Buccaneers, 14 points back. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Baker now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
Throwing,
at the 46-yard line.
That is complete to Hurst outright.
Mayfield's pass.
And it looks like he picks up around 3 before this takes him out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the
Picked up a few on that
43-yard
first
line.
down play, so
A
now we've got
3-yard
2nd and
pickup
7.
Brings up 2nd and
Here's
7.
Mayfield. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. So out of play he goes after he gets ahead for about 9. And that will set up a Bucs first down.
And the Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Here's Baker. Finds a man right side. And out of bounds he goes, so give him about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield will look to throw. That's McMillan with the catch out left. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
4 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Now here's Mayfield. Left side into the hands of Hurst. And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 10 Hurst. Scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Gofflin with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Makes the score Colts 45. Buccaneers 38.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Colts. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Colts.
They're going to pass it here. And this time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Taylor. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
He's tackled at the
And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
6 yards on the play.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Punt team on the field. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
There's really 2 things here in the passing game you need right now. Like there is no margin for error. You need to be accurate, and then your guy on the other end, whether it's a tight end, receiver, whoever it is, they got to know there's going to be some contested catches on the other end.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel.